After all the talk about the pitch of Ranchi for the fourth test between India and England, we are here after day one, an exciting day of contest throughout the day. 7 wickets, 302 runs, a century, and a dream debut for Akash Deep from India. Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Fours and Sixes. This is me, Gomesh, here from Ranchi, giving you all the updates. England won the toss and opted to bat first, and both Siraj and Akash Deep immediately showed what was there on the pitch. Early on, they were getting a bit of a variable bounce. Crawley hit an awkward bouncer of sorts, but it was the debutant Akash Deep who made the first impression. He first almost had Zach Crawley for a sharp in swinger, but it became an oval of sorts. He had overstepped, and then again he removed both the openers shortly after, and then from there on there was just no looking back as India were on top by the end of first session, despite England scoring well over 100 runs. But for England, there was one guy who was standing, who's still standing, Joe Root, who's been searching for runs throughout the series. He put away his reverse ramps, he put away his exotic shots, or so to say, not because of the pressure that was coming from outside, but because of what was needed for England on this particular surface and the situation they were in. He was just going about his traditional approach, playing it in the V. He barely swept as well. It wasn't until the third session he brought out his reverse sweep, that too because the line was very suited for the shot. But barring that, it was a typical test knock from Joe Root. Very simple, just working around, picking up just 9 boundaries in a century that came in 219 balls. Not very baseballish, but it was what that was needed for England in this particular surface on day one of the fourth test. His 31st test 100, second most among the active test players when it comes to test centuries. A splendid cricketer, arguably one of the best that England has ever produced. Zach Crawley just called Root the greatest that England has ever produced, and he's probably right as well. He's still batting along with Ollie Robinson, but day one of the Ranchi test was all about Akash Deep, who made his debut. It was a dream debut of sorts as well, because it's been a fairy tale journey for him after being through a lot in the yesteryears. He took to cricket seriously after being inspired by the 2007 T20 World Cup triumph from Bihar, and then he went to Delhi, he played tennis ball cricket, and then came back to Bihar because the family needed him, and then lost his father and elder brother in the same year. It was only after that he had to take family responsibilities. That's when he moved to Bengal, where he found a support system in Bengal cricket, and from there on there was no looking back. First, whether it's under 23 and then Ranchi and in India A, now he's here, 313th test cap for India, and stellar debut so far, 3 wickets. He probably could have had more, but then the pitch eased out a little as the day progressed, but you never know. The conditions here sun has been going in and out of the clouds, has been overcast as well. It should not come as a surprise. He came back tomorrow morning again and finish up the England tale and go back with a fifer of sorts. Even if he doesn't, it's been a dream debut. It's been a dream that he dedicated to his father. Whatever the performance that he had today, he dedicated to for his father, who wanted him to become something in life, and here he is, India cricketer, test cricketer. And this is just the beginning of a new chapter in his life. For now, the match stays in an even position. Both teams have an edge, but it all depends on how India bats. It all depends on how England goes about their bowling department and how long they can extend with respect to the batting, Joe Root and Ollie Robinson. And we will be here after day 2 to give you all the updates as to how it all happened as well. Until then, this is Gomesh signing off. Thank you for watching. What happened?